my name is Hillary, coming at you with another message for my collective energies with Wild Light Tarot, sending you so much love and good vibrations. Allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. So, as usual, if these messages resonate, they're for you. If they don't resonate, they may not be for you, but take what applies to your situation. Today, I'm doing a general reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know those chart placements, you can always go look up your birth chart, but take what applies and resonates to you. Also, if the messages do resonate, definitely let me know down in the comments. I love to read the comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. I'll be coming live or coming on video once a week for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So definitely make sure you turn on those notifications. Also, go follow me at Wild Light Tarot and Intuitive Guidance with Hillary on Facebook or on my Instagram at Wild Light Tarot. If the messages have helped you in any way and you feel led to donate, go to wildlighttarot.com and go make a donation there, or you can hit me at my Cash App, buy me a coffee at Wild Light Tarot on Cash App, okay? So that's my little intro spiel. We're going to jump into the reading. So what I like to do before I meet with my clients, before I do a video for any of the zodiac signs, I will sit in your energy and I will channel or download certain songs, messages, things of that nature. So in this case, Aries, what I got for you guys is I put on a meditation, and I don't know the name of the meditation, but what I heard was a mantra that you need to say to yourself, okay? And this was the mantra on the meditation. So repeat after me if you're listening. I love you. Say this to yourself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Okay? I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Okay. Say that to yourself. All right. I did write down here, activate divine consciousness. So that was the name of the actual meditation, was to activate your divine consciousness. So if we break that down, the divine is, source energy, God, whatever, your guides, fourth dimension, 5-dimension energies. And we are activating in this mantra your divine consciousness. So consciousness meaning you are aware of it, you are activating consciousness that has to do with forgiveness and forgiving yourself. So Aries, you are ruled by Mars, okay? And if you are not a Aries sun, then you have a moon, rising, or Venus that is ruled by Mars. Mars was just retrograde for the past 3.5 weeks. It just went direct today, okay? And so you might feel yourself being quite a bit more like yourself, okay? Some of you may have been struggling to even feel like yourself lately. I wrote down impulsive, impatient, limited follow through. Some of you guys could have been struggling with impatience, impulsiveness, and limited follow through. So what you're needing to align with at this time is calculated risks. The song that I got for you, Aries, I Want to Swing from the Chandelier, okay, which is by Sia, Chandelier. So Aries, that's so your energy. I can see you swinging from a chandelier right now, ready to just bust wide open. But I also went in and listened to the lyrics of the song, and it says, the beginning phrase, party girls don't get hurt, can't feel anything, when will I learn, okay? Love like tomorrow doesn't exist, or live like tomorrow doesn't exist. I think it's important that I accidentally said love like tomorrow doesn't exist, because I do think Aries, bringing in some love into your experience is what you're really needing. Now, some of you guys are spending a lot of time partying, going out, repressing. And here's the thing, you're making snap decisions about important life matters, and it's backfiring, okay? Right now, I pulled some additional archetype cards, or some archetype cards that you see in my cover photo. I pull these before I read for you guys. So I pulled some pre-pull messages about where you're at right now. Some of you guys are like, what's happening to me? Like, I feel crazy. That's what I feel. So the card that I got first was the underworld. So right now you're in the place of the underworld. And for this, I do want to read you from this deck. And because it's something that really was eye-opening to me, looking at this card, going through the reading, I want you guys to listen to what this message says, okay? And again, these are general messages, so these are going to resonate for all of you. Then I'm going to break up, or for some of you, right? Then I'm going to break into Aries that are in relationships, Aries that are single. Then we'll close out with finance, career, and then what's coming towards you, okay? So this is for all of my Aries. I'm going to read this out to you. So this says the underworld, the nightmare, the ordeal, the bottom. It says this is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly, to avoid or deny at all costs. Try as we may, the darkness pulls us into the depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives us dangerous power. Let me go back. I lost my place. Is what gives us dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. It says, when you are in light, so when we're doing this underworld practice here, maybe within your shadow self, when it's light, you are brave, you're in depth, and you're facing your deepest fears. But when it's dark and when you're not honoring this archetype within yourself, you're in denial, suppression, maybe even evil energy, and it's unconscious. So it says, search for images of a map of Dante's Inferno. What is the story of epic descent stir in you? This is one of the earliest stories on record, is that of the goddess Inanna's descent. Turns out descending into the underworld is as old as time itself. So look, one of the things I love about archetypes is that you're not alone. This archetype was created because it's a part of the human resonance, okay? It came to us. These archetypes have been here since the beginning of time. And what I love about this is in this deck, it says, accept all, reject none. So if you find yourself currently in the underworld of the darkness, of the bottom, having nightmares, I think it's important for you to see that there is light within the dark. And there is purpose in all of the struggle that you are experiencing, okay? I also got as well the desert. So, I pulled this card for Pisces. You could possibly have Pisces in your chart. The desert is all about, you're in this period, right, where you're starving, you're thirsty, okay? And mirages are being created of ways that will thirst you, or that will quench your thirst. And I feel like for this Aries, it's like, what ways are you trying to fulfill yourself that leave you feeling thirsty? Okay. So this is like, there's not enough alcohol in the world to make you feel better, because all that's going to do is cause more low vibrational energy. All right. That's for somebody. For others of you though, you're in this period where you're walking through some energy of dryness. Maybe it's in your bank account. Maybe it's feeling dry within connections. Maybe there's not a lot of emotions flowing around you right now, Aries. It's important for you to know that the water is nearer than you think it is, okay? And those of you, I posted the wrong video yesterday for Pisces. Yeah, I'm uploading now. I'm hoping it'll pull up. But stay tuned for the Pisces reading if any of you are resonating with this feeling of feeling parched, feeling thirsty. I'm feeling thirsty as we speak, literally. So, I think it's just important for you to know that there is this trial in this period for you that you have to walk until you find yourself being fulfilled with what you have. and that's for someone, okay? We also got, though, a version of yourself right now is the lover. And the lover takes time to enjoy and experience the foreplay of life, not the actual experience. I think it's important for you guys, Aries, to recognize that there is romance and love within every single moment of every single day. You just have to make time for it, and you have to bring it into your awareness. You are love, okay? And you are somebody that is worthy of receiving and giving love. It's just maybe you're so quick at this point to move past it, where you don't feel like you're capable of being loved, or you don't feel like you're capable of loving someone else. For some of you, you've been such in the thick of this dryness that you find yourself deep within your shadow, and you're understanding that underneath that shadow that you are love, but you haven't fully put it together yet. The last thing, though, that I got was the bridge, and I want to read a little excerpt from the bridge, and this is also being a place, okay? I believe. Let me make sure it's a place. Yeah, it's a place. So this is a place, either you're there physically or a place within your mind, you know, your subconscious, okay, or conscious, whatever whatever resonates for you. But this is the bridge, the link, the connection, the gate. Bridges are built to connect two worlds. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, personalities. This archetype is the gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, and saying no. When we cross a bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to others. Healing and communication are made possible. We enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, relationships, ideologies, histories. Remember that a bridge can't be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life. So when it's light, you are in acceptance. You're seeing magic and you're communicating with others. When it's dark, you're lacking boundaries and forcing connection. It says, lie on the floor and listen to Bridge Over Troubled Water. Notice the ease and acceptance within the melody, the feeling of rising above the muck, okay? It says, imagine building a bridge, then imagine building a wall. Which energy is needed for this situation that you are dealing with? Which image softens and which one heals the heart? So is that you building a wall or you building a bridge for connection? I think that works so great here for this Aries because, again, I think some of you are struggling. I pulled this card right out to just save the place for the underworld. But I think it's important for you guys to see that you're struggling here with your own wish fulfillment, with your own happiness within yourself. And I think you need to really align with this lever energy and with this bridge and seeing whether or not you need to connect with others or you need to build a wall, right? Like, it's just recognizing what's going to be more beneficial for you and also speaking your truth. You know, I feel like a throat chakra blockage. Like, for some of you, if it's a relationship, if it ain't working, it ain't working. You know, don't try to force anything. So let's tap in. I'm going to grab some chakra cards and see what chakras are coming in, needing to be focused on at this time, or things you can work through at this time, okay? Messages here for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, first card out was recovery. So I think you guys need to recognize that you are in a recovery stage from a situation that's been dishonest, okay? Some of you are trying to recover something that doesn't need to be recovered. That's interesting. For others of you, though, this is recovery from your own bullshit. For real, recovery from your own bullshit. I mean, it's this energy here with the heart chakra. There's been some things, some tricks that you may have been pulling, or some things that you may have created some sort of facade, or maybe you're just messing with people that really cause you confusion, that really want to trick you into, being with them, that kind of thing, or connecting with them. And this right now is a time of renewal. Okay, we got recovery and renewal. So I really like that, just because tomorrow's the new moon, and this new moon's going to be bringing in moments for us to release, renew, and realign. So it's important for you to decide, what do you need to release, what do you need to renew within yourself, and what needs to be realigned. All right. And again, time of renewal. This is like whenever you've, okay, this is the image I'm getting. So I'm getting like whenever it's winter time, and the ground has to go, like the things still grow within, or they still stay alive under the ground. I mean, we're in the underworld, right? So now is the time of renewal, where it's more of that spring energy for you. I said Mars, for you Aries, okay? Those of you that have ruling planets for Mars, right? So anyways, double check your chart. I don't know why I'm going into all of this, but this is the time of renewal. And funny, the card actually has winter and then the spring on the other side. If you can see that, there's two different energies here. So it's saying like you're letting things die and you're in this period of renewal where things are now coming back to life for you. You just really need to realign with your faith. Stop gossiping or talking shit about people. I'm going to tell you this, Aries. For some of you, it's people talking shit about you and you caring about their opinion, that kind of thing, okay? For others of you, I feel like you need to know that the universe doesn't know the difference between if you're talking shit about yourself or if you're talking shit about somebody else, okay? Whatever you are speaking out into the universe is a vibration, okay? Because there's such thing as quantum languaging, where we speak and we create, okay? Abracadabra, I create as I speak. I've been working with that phrase for over 2 years now. I had a beautiful spiritual leader that taught me that particular phrase. But, it's like understanding that you're creating the vibration that is of yourself. So when you're talking shit about somebody else, the universe just thinks you're talking about yourself. So it vibrates that energy right back to you, okay? Some of you guys need to hear that you talking shit is actually just you talking shit about yourself, okay? Because everyone is actually a mirror, a reflection, reflecting back to us that which needs to be healed within ourselves, and opportunities to create boundaries. For others of you, this is a lot of third eye blockages coming out here. I think you guys really need to realign back with your faith. And the way you're going to do that is to start first with that forgiveness. Remember the mantra, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, okay? Give yourself that mantra. I love me, I forgive me, I'm sorry, okay? And if some of you need to say sorry to other people, do it, okay? But forgive yourself first, because you'll just keep looping yourself into this low vibrational energy if you don't, okay? For others of you, this is root chakra, third eye, heart chakra, double heart chakra blockages here. The last card here is service. And I think it's important for you guys to recognize that if you're out for just yourself, you're not going to ever feel fulfilled, okay? When your intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open for you. So some of you actually need to be serving others. For others of you, Aries, you've been serving so many people that you have forgotten about yourself, okay? For some of you, you've been really struggling with wanting to help people, because when you help people, it backfires, okay? That's for some of you, but do not let the world stop you from being a caring and giving person. And also know when you need to say no. Know when it's time to say no, okay? So those are the general messages. This message was a lot longer than I normally do, but I felt like I really needed to read out these cards to you guys. So let's go ahead and break off. I want to jump into Aries that are within relationships. And so again, this can be relationships like entanglements, situationships, okay? This can be marriages, whatever, relationships, okay? I just heard relationships. So some of you guys are in relationships. Relationships. Sweet. So let's tap in and see what's going on with my, excuse me, Aries in relationships. Some of you are not being honest with yourself, Aries, in relationships. You're not being honest with yourself about what's going on within the connection. For some of you, the wall is what needed to be built, not the bridge, okay? That's a message for somebody, okay? Messages here for my Aries in relationships. Messages for my Aries in relationships. All right, so Knight of Cups reverse and then Four of Pentacles upright. I'm going to re-pull because I had a different question. Some of you guys are not willing to make an offer towards somebody and you're trying to control your other person. For others of you, you are clinging tightly to this connection even though you know it's not bringing you emotional fulfillment. Okay, so that's for somebody. But let's grab recent past energy for my Aries in relationships. Recent past energy for my Aries in relationships. Recent past for my Aries in relationships, please. Okay, recent past, you may have been connecting with a Taurus, doesn't have to be, or somebody that is pretty spiritual. For some of you guys, recent past in your relationship, you've been very stubborn and very stuck in your ways. Even controlling, okay? Controlling within your relationships. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, doesn't have to be. Recent past is that you knew that this was the end of this cycle, but you just couldn't let it go. You couldn't let it go because you didn't want to go through heartbreak again. That was recent past. Some of you guys could have had third-party situation. Some of you guys could have had family or have a family together, have children together. Could be connecting here with a Scorpio, water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer. Recent past energy, yeah, I feel like there was some sort of family unit together. You really, recent past was like this was your wish fulfillment, but you kind of had to go to yourself or your person had to go to themselves. I don't know if I'm connecting with masculine or feminine energies. Take what applies to the situation for you. But yeah, there was this wish fulfillment, this happy ending here, and it really caused you to have to go within. But this new beginning that you started was actually something that kept you feeling very trapped, and I think you discovered that this was not your wish fulfillment. Your wish fulfillment was definitely somebody else. We got the Empress here in the upright. But you didn't want to reach out to your wish fulfillment here in the recent past because you've created your own disasters and you had a lot of confusion about what you wanted for the future. Again, a third-party card. You wanted to try to grow and build this connection. But again, I feel like there's some shit going down here in the relationship. That's for some of you. Now, for others of you, Aries, I feel like they're in the recent past, you've kind of been, again, really stuck in your ways, really clinging tightly to old ways of being. The world here in reverse, I feel like that's repeating cycles as well, but also like getting to the end of this chapter or this closing that you guys, whatever you're closing out within your connection, getting to the end of this chapter here has been a struggle for you. And it's like you got to the very top of the mountain and you just went through Mount Everest. You know, it was cold, you got frostbite, you might have lost a fucking finger. Now you're up at the top of the mountain and you're looking down and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go back down. So I do feel like for you guys, recent past was like you weren't sure if you could go on. You weren't sure you could let this go. It's a battle here on the heartbreak. You know, again, I feel like you've struggled to figure out what your purpose is, what this connection actually means for you. Again, there's like illusions that were being created, secrets revealed. Some of you guys could have really fucked up recent past energy and exposed yourself within your connection. Yeah, exposed yourself within your connection. That's interesting. All right, well, that was recent past. Let's see. Current energy for my Aries in relationships. For anybody that's going to be watching this. Current energy for my Aries in relationships. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Current energy. Well, we almost lost the Nine of Cups reversed again. So some of you guys definitely may not be feeling super happy, super positive, super emotionally fulfilled in the connection. Current energy, please. There it is. I'm taking it. Yeah, it's not this you're understanding this isn't your wish fulfillment. And you're not sure what you want to do. Your intuition is telling you there's something from the past that you need to revisit. But you don't want to trust your intuition in this situation. Why the High Priestess sideways here? You don't want to cause a fight in your connection. You know you need to burn this down. You're fighting yourself to let this go. You know that this is not what you want. I mean, you're coming in as a King of Wands here. This is very much leadership, passionate, could be connecting with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could also be connecting here with a air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or you could have those placements in your chart. Your current energy is you're fighting yourself and you feel like this is the end of the road and there is no new beginning here. You're not very positive at this time. You got some bad news about money. Some of you guys could have like pregnancy loss within your connection. And you know this is the end of the chapter here for you, but you're afraid to go for what you want. And you're dealing with some sort of addictions, struggling to communicate what you really want, even though you know this is the end of the road. You know it's time for you to move on from this connection. Now, for those of you that are not in that kind of relationship, Aries, and you're watching, your current energy could be that you are struggling to listen to your intuition about something to do with your family. Okay, some of you guys are going through some ancestral karma, some ancestral, I just keep hearing ancestral karma. Like there's something that you had to pay for from a past life, or somebody passed something down to you. Could be a father figure. You guys definitely need to get in your shadow here within the underworld, okay, archetype, those in relationships. Some of you guys are really struggling in your connection here, even though you may not resonate. Like you may say, oh, I have like a happy relationship. Cool. Well, there's something you need to take action on. Okay. But you're struggling to do that because you're worried about money. You don't want to break up a happy family. And this person loves you. You've already decided you're going to walk away, but you can't get yourself to close out this cycle, and you're being hostile and projecting onto other people. Open the door to spirit, okay, and recognize like your contract has expired with this person. For those of you who are resonating with this, I think you know that, like your guides, angels, ancestors have been guiding you all along the way here, Aries, in relationships. And you're just resisting the messages of your soul, okay? You're resisting the messages of your soul. Your soul is telling you where you need to go. Your soul is telling you what is your ultimate happiness and fulfillment, and you're not going that way because you don't like change. It's so funny. Your cardinal fire energy, meaning you like to move forward, Aries. So you bring change, but you don't like change that's not your idea. okay? Some of you guys are worried about what other people are going to think about you. Some of you guys, like I said, you've already decided to walk away, but you don't want to break up your stability, even though for some of you, you don't even have any. Door to value is in the reverse. I will say, like, you guys are building at this point, but you got to close out these cycles in order for you to get your ultimate fulfillment. And you have to forgive yourself, and you have to honor yourself and love yourself. That's really what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, broken heart reverse. It's like your current energy is you're coming out of heartbreak, you know, but I feel like you broke your own heart. You broke your own heart because you fucked up. And some of you guys are in a relationship with somebody that you, again, know is not for you, but you're not listening to your intuition and you're fighting yourself because you fucked up and you don't want to close out this cycle. And now you have a really shitty new beginning that doesn't feel super positive and doesn't feel really exciting or happy or inspired. You're struggling with wanting to come towards someone. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Like I said, you need to close out this cycle before you're able to even move forward on to something else, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some future energy for my Aries within relationships, situationships, entanglements, whatever it is. Future energy with this connection, please. And then I'll pull some angel ancestor cards for you and I'll move into my singles, okay? Future energy for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Future energy for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so you're going to definitely not have victory when you release control of this situation, okay? You are still going to have a struggle to find your own wish fulfillment. But I do see you coming into some money, coming into some closure. I do feel like you're going to have somebody very upset with you, or you're going to feel a lack of confidence. Again, I still feel you struggling to close this cycle in the future energy. I see you being foolish and traveling. Traveling where? Traveling to somewhere from your past. Maybe you're going back home. We do have the Emperor here, though, Aries. So, you know, you're going to be coming in as your divine masculine energy. But I do see you very much struggling within you, okay? To, again, walk away from this connection. Ace of Pentacles reverse. You don't know if there's going to be growth, but you are going to come into some balance. Could be a Sagittarius we connect with. Some of you are going to feel very stuck, but you're going to feel a little bit more inspired. We do have heartbreak coming in. Ace of Wands reverse and King of Wands upright, along with the Tower. Something's about to get broken down, and you're not going to be protecting your energy from this. And your secrets are going to be revealed about how you really feel, about how you really want to be alone. But again, I see some foolish energy in here in your beginning stages. So it's really time for you guys to align here. Those of you in relationships with the true desires of your heart. Number one, forgiveness, release, letting go. If you know your relationship doesn't support you, then move on. You know it's time to go. The contract is expired. For others of you, though, in relationships, again, if you are not having a difficult situation, okay, you have a happy marriage. You're going to be in a place where emotionally you're not super satisfied, but you are going to close out a major cycle. Some of you may even be getting married, but you are going to feel very insecure and you're going to want to travel, and you will be coming out of anxiety and into a connection here with some of your past, I'm hearing past lives. Five of Wands, you're going to struggle to fight yourself. Some of you guys want to open a business. You want to start new. Some of you guys are going to come into balance, but you are going to feel a little bit stuck. But there are going to be some good positive messages coming through that are going to help you clear through whatever heartbreak you're experiencing within your connection. Ace of Wands in the reverse. You're going to struggle with your confidence. You're going to struggle to be your own leader, but you're going to need to tear down some sort of construct, okay? And you're going to need to really open yourself up to being vulnerable and allowing yourself to see clearly through the illusion that you've created that you cannot be alone. You can do this, Aries, in relationships, okay? It's coming towards you anyways, whether you like it or not. If you don't move it out of the way, the universe will do it for you. So that is your message for those of you in relationships, okay? Let's pull an angel ancestor card, see what your angels, ancestors, and guides have for you. They said shuffle, so I'm going to shuffle. I just heard the Cupid shuffle playing. That's so funny. Maybe some of you guys need to dance, those in relationships. First card out was shed old skin. Your ancestors want you to let go of this old version of yourself. And I love that there's a snake. The snake for me always represents like Kundalini, healing energy. It's important for you to heal through these difficult things that you're going through. We got take note of intuitive messages. You guys have been getting messages, signs, downloads, synchronicities, and you're not paying attention. We also got sun, enjoy, success, and happiness. Summer, bask in joy and light. Shield maiden, make plans and focus. See from a higher perspective. She-wolf, okay, so we got an eagle. We got she-wolf, unleash the wild within. We got a bee. For some of you guys may have actually been seeing snakes, bees, wolves, eagles, okay, if those are things that you have seen that are synchronistic. It's definitely a message for you. However, it's also important for you, okay, we got shield maiden. So it's important for you to connect with your feminine energies right now, Aries. And to be wild, but like the wild within you that, you know, drinks from waterfalls and experiences this joy and excitement from what the earth provides you. This is the card of summer, okay, but the bee also representing the worker bee, always busy, okay? Some of you guys need to stop being so busy and allow yourself to just bask in success and happiness. And if you don't have success or happiness in your experience now, it's important that you just start to align with that and visualize that. I like to do a lot of just screaming and yelling and, you know, I'm just like, I'll dance and I'll let myself be free. And then I will be like, you know, driving down the road, driving super fast. And I'm like, thank you, universe. I fucking love my life, you know, especially if I'm having a difficult time. I'm going to do that shit all the time, okay? Because we can create joy in our experience. You know, happiness is something that I think is unachievable. I don't think that you can truly be happy at all points of the day during all of the experiences of your life. I think that happy and positive are things that false woke people do, okay? Understanding the dark and the light and the duality within us all allows us to really embrace the wild and the experiences that we've had. It allows us to, you know, come into grips with who we really are. You know, when we make rash decisions, when we jump into things, when we are swinging through like through the chandelier and just, you know, being the party girl or party guy and trying to just suppress whatever relationship issues that you're having, those things are not going to bring you joy. If anything, they're going to bring pain, regret, guilt, remorse. Okay? So, you know, that's a message for somebody. But make plans and focus on what you want and see things from a higher perspective, because right now you're only seeing things from the lens of what I feel like is I'm a failure. I'm never going to be good enough. I always fuck up. Okay? But there are some things that are in your way right now, and I feel almost like it's like earmuffs. Okay, you guys ever seen what's that movie? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like, you're my boy, Blue. And anyways, Vince Gill, that's strange. Maybe look up Vince Gill. Vince Vaughn like puts earmuffs over his kids and is like earmuffs when he's talking about things he doesn't want his kids to hear. And I feel like you guys are putting earmuffs over your intuition. So see things from a higher perspective. Know that everything is a lesson. And don't be the victim of your own life. You know, take ownership for where you've fallen short, but don't stay in the place of I fucked up and I'm never going to be enough. You know, that's a facade. Okay. And you really need to bring some balance into your life. Okay. And play an active role in your life by accepting yourself for who you are and what you are. Okay. So let's go ahead. That is what I have for those in relationships. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of my Aries that are single, and not dealing with anybody. Okay. Not dealing with anybody. Single Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then, like I said, we're going to move into finance, career, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Okay. All right. So messages here for my single Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For some of you, really, that Chandelier song is no joke. My throat is hurting. All of a sudden, you guys got something to say. Somebody's saying, you say you want a revolution. Well, you know. I feel like singles, you guys are fucking shit up right now. Like, I'm seeing tiny fires. Oh God, did somebody slash somebody's tires? Oh, please. Oh no, she pissed an Aries off. Oh no. Right? Okay. So recent past energy, you guys have really struggled with yourselves. I feel like Queen of Wands reversed. This could be a mother figure. You guys could have some mama wounds. For some of you guys, you had some sort of fucking illusion around you. Recent past. Could be connecting with a Pisces. All right. For those of you, some of you guys created your own disasters. This is kind of where I'm getting the tiny fires. Holy shit. Look at that. There's the tower. Look at them tiny little fires everywhere, okay? Some of you guys created a disaster of your own making. Singles within a connection with someone else in the recent past. But you did listen to your intuition. I feel like some of you guys moved on pretty quickly. Recent past, you were coming in as you had stability. You had stability. Some of you guys could have been celebrating. Some of you guys could have had a new relationship that began. And then you had to move on from that. And it gave you a lot of anxiety because you didn't know what you wanted. And you felt like you couldn't move on. You felt like you couldn't go on. So you moved on. And the relationship ended very quickly, like very abruptly. Some of you guys are recently single. Recent past energy, you were in a connection. Now you're not. I'm seeing number 3 could have been a third party situation. I'm also seeing, though, lack of intelligence here. So I will say, yeah, some of you guys really created a situation for yourself because you did not use your intelligence, your logic. Interesting. Let's pull in here for current energy. I am very curious as to what's been going on, singles. Current energy, please. Current energy. 6 of Pentacles here in the upright. 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse. So I'm going to say for some of you guys, current energy right now, you know, you're exchanging energy with somebody that it's over. Like some of you guys ended a relationship and then you exchanged energy with them anyways after it was over. For others of you, could be connecting with a Sagittarius, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, We got a fire sign in here, which is probably you. All right, we got the Emperor reverse and the Queen of Cups. Current energy right now, I feel like you guys are not doing so hot on family issues. Some of you guys, singles, are clearing through narcissistic family line connections, okay? Meaning some of you guys may have had a father figure that was narcissistic or abusive. Some of you guys could have had a relationship with someone that was narcissistic or abusive. Some of you guys could have been narcissistic or abusive your damn self. But I do feel like things are doing okay as far as, you know, your emotions. You're coming out as very feminine right now, letting things really flow, singles. But your masculine is hurting. Interesting. Tell me about the energy of my singles, please. Pulled this card for myself yesterday, the Emperor reverse, and my message was masculinity, masculine energies needing to be healed in my family line, and me needing to align with my masculine energy. So for some of you, that's what you need to do, singles. You need to get in your masculine, because some of you guys are all over the place. I will say you're coming out of hostilities. I feel like some of you guys were being hostile with yourselves, really treating yourself very poorly, but you're no longer doing that, okay? And you are taking action on something, and it looks like it's action to close out that karmic cycle, which that's super cool. You are experiencing some anxiety at this point, and a lot of that is just because, again, I think that masculine is hurting right now because you don't feel very determined, you don't feel very strong, you're feeling this lack of willpower to get up and do things, but you've already made a decision about what direction you're going. So, you know, keep it together, okay? You had to walk away from something, and that's okay. And even if you had to walk away and that caused you a setback, remember, an arrow must go back in order to be launched forward, all right? So some of you guys, you're struggling here. You're not feeling super sexy, super confident in yourselves. Some of you guys have a creative blockage at this time. Some of you guys, after this connection or wherever you've been, singles, it's like, again, you're coming out of hostile energy, taking action on situations, coming into some strategy on how you can bring balance into your life, but you're still overwhelming yourself and concerning yourself with things that aren't necessarily things you need to concern yourself with. You did make the right decision by walking away from this person, okay? There is separation that is required for you to heal, okay? For somebody, like some of you guys need to realize that sometimes the shit hits the fan because we need to reevaluate ourselves. And that is where you're at right now, singles. I feel like you're reevaluating yourself. You're reevaluating the way you exchange energy with people. You're reevaluating your family line or ancestral things. Some of you guys don't even know that you're doing this. You don't even know that you're connecting with your ancestors right now. Just recognize that you are. Some of the tendencies that you might have may come from ancestral fear that was developed within you. Of success for somebody. And I'm getting like an extreme headache all of a sudden. I feel like some of you guys singles deal with migraines, or you're overwhelming yourself with information. Don't overwhelm yourself. Only take what resonates if you're learning things, Aries. All right, let's see future energy, please, for my Aries. You're definitely going to go through some change here. Some of you guys may need to ask for some help when it comes to finances. Remember, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you need help with your masculine energies and bringing them back into your experience, don't be afraid or have too much pride to ask for help. Okay, I do see you now coming in as the Emperor upright along with King of Wands in the upright. You are going to get your strength back, okay? But you may feel yourself feeling heartbroken by a situation and not feeling super positive in the future energy. Let's see, why the Sun reversed? The Sun's going to be reversed because I feel like things aren't going to be working out the way that you want them to, singles, and you're going to be feeling very lonely and impatient because you're ready to have a connection with somebody. You're going to be losing patience here. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys could be connecting with a Virgo, could be connecting with a fire sign, Leo. Oh, well, that's you guys. Air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You guys are going to be juggling a lot of things here in the future energy singles, whether that be like new projects, school, work, stuff like that. Be patient, stay grounded. Don't be afraid to ask for help with all the things that you've got going on. You're also going to be experiencing some sort of new positive beginning, new passionate beginning where you're going to need to protect yourself. You're going to need to protect yourself from certain energies, those of you that are single, okay? One more card here. Protect yourself from people coming forward to you. You're going to need to slow down, and you're going to need to focus on what you really want, and you're going to need to release control, okay? Those are all the things that are coming towards you in the future energy. So let me go ahead and pull an angel ancestor card, and then we will move into finances, and I will close out with whatever I feel like I want to close out for the general message, okay? So messages for my Aries singles. We got drum, dream, and journey. We also got animal guardian, trust your instincts. So I feel like the dream and journey is about you guys dreaming and getting aligned with your dreams instead of focusing on all the stress. Align with your dreams, okay? Trust that your instincts are guiding you and leading you in the direction that you are meant to go. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Lady, enjoy growth and rewards. That's beautiful, okay? Give yourself some credit for how much you have grown, even if you've reacted from the place of your inner child, okay? Even if you've acted childish. Understand you are growing through every negative experience. When you choose to act different or question your actions, that is when you shift timelines, okay? But you do need to align with your masculine energies. We got Lord, take charge and authority. Wise one, grow within your current situation. And seer, see beyond the current situation. So you guys need to rise higher. You need to be more aligned with your intuition, because the current situation is not what it's gonna be. And neither is the past. So it's time to let go of all of that, okay? So those are your messages, singles, sending love. I'm going to jump now into career, finance, okay? What the recent past is within career and finance, future energy for career and finance, all that good stuff. So I'm going to use my Tattoo Tarot for the financial spread, and then we will move in to closing out the message. And thank you guys so much for joining. Again, if these messages resonate for you, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the love. It helps get the message across. If you feel led to share the message, go ahead and do so as well. So, messages here, recent past in career, finance for my Aries, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Recent past, we got the Nine of Swords reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Coins upright. So recent past for you guys, I do feel like there was a lot of anxiety and lack of sleep. You were really struggling with your coworkers or people around you, but you've been staying in your independent mode. You know, really, you were focusing really hard on yourself and your own growth within your career. I think that's beautiful. If you guys don't have a job, you may have actually lost a job because you need to be a business owner. And I feel like you know that. We got the Strength card here in the reverse. Could be connecting here with a Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Recent past, yeah, you guys didn't really know what you wanted. You had a lot of choices and options. You lost patience here. You got a new job, but you had to walk away from one. You've definitely struggled with seeing things clearly. There was a tower moment for some of you, again, an unavoidable disaster, like you lost your job, shit hit the fan, because you may have been a little bit too rash or impatient, overly materialistic. 10 of Swords reverse, but you were coming you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? For some of you, I'll be straight with you. You've had a lot of people spending your money. You've been focusing on spending money on shit that doesn't matter. Not very grounded in what you want. That was recent past energy. You weren't very sure of what you wanted. And again, I feel like you guys were just out spending money that you couldn't even afford to spend. Let's see what's going on in the current energy. And again, take what resonates for you. I'm feeling an immediate solar plexus blockage here. Some of you guys are feeling regret, remorse for the purchases and the way that you've been irresponsible with money. Forgive yourself and just realign, okay? Future energy here for my Aries, current energy here for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in finance, career. Current energy. Knight of Wands reverse. You guys are feeling a lack of confidence. Some of you guys are coming in as Queen of Coins reverse. Again, very focused on what other people think of you. You're seeing through the bullshit, but you are struggling here to keep everything up in the air. I'm going to say this. Some of you guys have some multiple choices on places you can work, and you're feeling very trapped. Some of you guys, if you're not working right now, you're struggling because you're not getting offers for positions. Yeah, you guys are struggling to stay patient, struggling to stay strong. If you still have a job, again, you're very focused on what other people think about you when it comes to money, and you're leaving yourself trapped because you're not getting what you want right now. But you do have victory in your workplace. I mean, you do have people around you that very much honor you. Some of you guys had victory at your previous workplace. And honestly, it was a burden. Even though people really liked you there, it was a burden. There was something that was restricting you. For others of you, though, there was some sort of burden that you released from your financial problems. Okay, you released a burden from your financials, which could have been somebody else, okay? Sometimes when we're in relationships, we end up spending a lot of money on our person. Could have been giving away your money to other people, okay? And again, that's your current energy, all right? So let's go ahead and pull future energy here for my Aries in finance, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then, like I said, I'm going to close out with Game of Life, what's coming towards you, okay? So future energy, 9 of Wands. You guys are going to feel like you can't go on, but you are going to be at a place where you are moving towards your wish fulfillment and you're finding freedom. Okay, I do feel like for some of you guys, you're going to get freedom in you're going to find your freedom once you cross the threshold of doing what you love. Some of you guys need to figure out what that is, because you guys are not fulfilled in your current position. Future energy, though, 3 of Swords. You're going to struggle. You may even cause your own tower moments here in the future because you're losing patience. You may make rash decisions here, or somebody may leave you hanging on communication. 8 of Coins. You're going to be planting seeds, but you may struggle to get karmic. You may struggle with good karma here. You may not get what you want. However, 9 of Swords, you're going to come out of this anxiety. You're going to start loving yourself. You're going to decide what you want. And when you decide what you want, you will get an offer. 6 of Wands reversed. You may not feel very proud of yourself, but that truly is an illusion. So those are your messages for the future. Do not create false illusions around yourself just because you're disappointed in how far you've come. Give yourself more credit and be compassionate with yourself. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Let's go ahead and see what's coming towards my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's coming towards my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is coming towards my Aries? What is coming towards my Aries? Okay, cool. Aries, huge manifestations are coming. Smile, you'll win the court case. So anybody that's having difficulties with some sort of court situation, you're going to win the court case. I also got doctor's health and surgery. Some of you guys need to go visit the doctor, make a doctor's appointment, or you're going to the doctor next week, okay? We also got divorce or breakup. Some of you guys are going to be closing out those cycles that we talked about in the relationship read, but you need to save for what you want, and you need to recognize that this was protection. Whatever happened with the relationship, those of you that are single and those of you that are not single, whatever's happened within the relationship has happened as a form of protection, protecting you, okay? Protecting you from, I'm even hearing danger, okay? But you do need to recalibrate your energy. You are your own blockage because you got some bad habits. I just heard I got some damn bad intentions. Okay, so like you're your own blockage. You're in your way. You need to stay authentic and true to who you really are, okay? So those are your messages, Aries. I am sending love and good vibrations. Again, bottom of the deck, new job opportunities are coming towards you, those of you that are not currently working. Anyways, sending you guys so much love and good vibrations. Allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. Again, if these messages resonate, let me know down in the comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel or go follow me on any of my social media platforms at Wildlight Tarot. Sending you love. Have a beautiful day.